Hello. I'm making this video real quick. My buddy Lurch is a Marine, and he called me early this morning. Said, "Lubus, I'm taking off. Dog's home alone, so I gotta go. I gotta go take this monster out for a run right now." But Gman made a video called "Matt Dillahunty's Harmful Tactics Used by His Followers." He mentioned something about slavery I would like to address.
He will quote various different parts of the Old Testament out of context, and he does it on purpose in the view to deceive people into believing that not only the God of the Bible is immoral, but anybody who follows him is immoral. But the way he goes about doing this is by misrepresenting the scriptures, and he has been corrected I don't know how many different times about this particular matter. Okay, I'll give you an example. Matt Dillahunty lies on the atheist experience, and he says that there's a loophole in the law of the Old Testament that says that you can own a slave forever. No, it is not a loophole. What it is protection for both the slave owner and for the slave. Anyone that knows anything about the agriculture or the culture of that particular time knows that the majority of the world back then practiced these things, right? So obviously.
Okay, so Matt Dillahunty says there is a loophole that allows a slave owner to keep his slave forever. G-Man says this is not a loophole. This is a protection for the slave owner and the slave. Well, what is this loophole? If you were a Hebrew slave, usually you were a slave for a certain amount of years, and then you could go free. If while a slave, if you were to get married or bear children, these people would stay with the slave master forever. It's because of this that many Hebrew slaves would decide to become their master's slave forever so that they could stay with their family. Now, G-Man will defend this by saying that everybody knew these rules. Okay, everybody knew this is something that could happen. So if you were a Hebrew slave and you got married, had children, well, you knew what was going to happen. So this was a choice you made. Well, there's something that G-Man, a black man, is failing to understand about slavery. And I am happy to educate. If you, Hebrew or not, if you were a slave, you are a slave. As a slave owner, I could find you a wife and tell you to bear children. You, G-Man, have no say in the matter because you are a slave. So, G-Man, a black man, please tell me, how does this protect a slave? You claim to have a very intimate knowledge of slavery because you yourself are a black man. So yeah, you remember slavery, or you remember the colored section, right? So G-Man, please educate me, a not black guy. Yes. And tell me, how does this protect a slave? Matt Dillahunty was correct when he said, this is a loophole where a slave owner could keep his slave for life. G-Man, a black man from the worst place in the United States of America to be a black man, New Jersey, says this protects the slave. G-Man, you... where's my button? Where's my damn button? G-Man, you are a stupid
Nigga.
Thanks, black guy. That wasn't me, G-Man. That was black guy. I'm not racist. But I would like you to explain to me, G-Man, you're black, dude. How can you defend this? Okay, you're a black guy from New Jersey. What the hell? But you know what? I wish I had a black card so that I could like symbolically rip your black card. But I ain't touching nothing black. Gross. G-Man, what the hell's wrong with you, man? Come on. You're a black man who, with pride, says, I come from the ghetto. That shit you're supposed to be embarrassed of. But, I mean, look, you guys want to see black people suffering? Google New Jersey. What the hell's wrong with you, G-Man? Come on, bro. I have to go take my white dog for a run right now. And